Tell me what you need, tell me what you want, tell me what you please, tell me what you like, tell me I'm your type, tell me that we on, tell me I'm the one, tell me I'm the bomb, tell me I'm the dawn, tell me this your song, look, tell me what you want, tell me what you need, tell me I be fresh, tell me it's D&D and tell me that we next, tell me what we on, tell me I'm the one, tell me I'm the bomb, tell me I'm the dawn, tell me this your song.
What is good, everybody? It's your boy UncleSamsReject here, and we're back with our NCAA simulation series. This episode, we have the 2019 College Football Playoff National Championship game, man. Now, don't worry about it saying the Hunger Bowl, Fight for Hunger Bowl. This is the only stadium that's actually in San Francisco where the game's being played. Of course, Levi Stadium wasn't built back in 2013, so bear with that. That's not the point. We're here for these two teams to see, you know what I mean, who NCAA believes is going to be this year's national champion. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, man, here we go. Alabama won the coin toss, and they elect to receive the ball first. Coming out here setting the tone. For this simulation, instead of playing 4 or 3 minutes, we're going to actually play the whole 5-minute quarters, excuse me. You know what I mean? 26-yard return for Josh Jacobs. Let's get it. I mean, I don't think many people were surprised that we're going to have Bama versus Clemson once again. You know what I mean? We got the true freshman, Trevor Lawrence, out here taking on last year's true freshman heroics of Tua Tagovailoa. You know what I mean? Should be a good game as we pick up 14 yards with Damian Harris there. This is probably going to cap off, you know, the last. All right, so this is definitely one great way to cap off the last simulation of the season. Tua being flushed out the pocket there. None of his receivers getting open. Just has to, he attempts to get rid of it, but he actually takes a bad sack. All right, here we go, man. Tua just took a sack. You know what I mean? This we all know this Clemson defense is real, especially their front seven. You know what I mean? This is a great way to, you know what I mean? And, oh, back juke from Henry Ruggs, the third. He's off to the races. The 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Alabama. They strike first early. Wow. What a move there. One thing I seem to always have to discuss, you know what I mean, is that, you know, this doesn't depict how I feel like the game is going to be. I'm just coming out here trying to give you guys the best game possible. You know what I mean? Clemson here trying to get their points back, get their own drive going, and they start off on a positive foot, 14-yard pickup. Usually, you know, when we do these simulations, if this is your first time ever watching a simulation, you know what I mean, it's usually a back-and-forth game or a shootout per se. We know that might not be the case in real life, as Trevor Lawrence hits T. Higgins, but he's unable to hold on to the ball. But if it is one of you guys' first time watching one of these videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. We do a bunch of college football videos, man. We have a bunch of great series here, and we're steadily growing, put out great content for you guys. Trevor Lawrence can't find anybody open. He finally checks down a Renfro. You know what I mean? And Brett brings up a 3rd and 1. And of course, as usual, guys, make sure you let me know in the comment section below who you guys feel as though is going to win this game. A lot of you guys are Bama fans, so I already know what you're going to say. But I want Clemson to win. You know what I mean? Being that I am an ACC fan, and I just like to see new champions every few years. But now that we've gotten a lot of that small talk out of the way, let's focus on this game here. Trevor Lawrence is, you know, on a great drive here with his offense, running the triple option here. Could have possibly pitched it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 for Clemson. Looks like Bama's bringing a blitz. Lawrence goes up to Rashard. He makes the catch, and he's going to get in the end zone. Clemson strikes back with 6 points of their own. 30-yard catch, pitch and catch. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9 here. Tua changing things up a little bit. Not liking what he sees in the coverage. Finally has a man. It's Judy. He's across the 45. Finally brought down just shy of the 50. Will this Clemson squad get enough pressure on Tua to really, you know, make him erratic and kind of take him out of the game a little bit? You know what I mean? It's really no telling. Tua flushed out of the pocket here. On the run, throwing a dot to Hinchies, or however you say that man's name. I never say it right. 24-yard pickup for Bama. All right, Nick Saban sends his offense back out there. 4th and 1. National championship game here, man. You know, there's nothing really to lose. You got to go for it. Tua goes to Hinchies, and it's batted away by the Clemson DB. Turnover on downs. All right, 2nd and 6. Trevor Lawrence changing things up a little bit here. Oh, they're all over that screen. All right, so far, Clemson not doing much with that turnover on downs here. They face a 3rd and long of their own. Lawrence over the middle, and it's picked off by Carter. Will he be caught? Etienne, he breaks this tackle. He breaks another, and he's in the end zone. Carter takes back a pick 6 and puts Bama up by 6. All right, so we got ourselves our first turnover of the game. Bama's defense really stepping up for their offense there. Trevor Lawrence making a mistake. It's all good. He has a lot of time here. Hits T. Higgins. He finally is able to hold on to a pass this time. Neither one of these teams, you know, both teams are too good for the other team to really just gift wrap them points like that. Hand it off to Etienne. He puts it on the ground, and it's another turnover for Clemson. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, so we're going to stay on the defensive ball here. All right, guys, so we're going to stay on the defensive side of the ball here with Clemson. Back-to-back turnovers. You know what I mean? They definitely need to stop here. Holding them to 3 would be huge. Joseph was in the backfield, and he got pushed, and, you know, Damian Harris is able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but nonetheless, a great push. All right, 2nd and 9 here. Clemson's defense trying to, you know, pick up their offense. Lamar getting beat on a route and another first down for Bama. 2nd and 7 here. Can Clemson get a turnover or at least get a stop? That'd be huge if they can at least get the stop. Man in motion, probably gonna run it. They get us jumping, and Damian Harris has all day, and he's in the end zone untouched. Bama goes up a second score. Trevor Lawrence throwing an interception, okay, but then Etienne coming right back and putting it on the ground. You know what I mean? Getting hit. Unacceptable. Lawrence flushed out of the pocket. Can't find anybody open. He sets his feet, throws across his body. It's his main man, Rashard, again. He's off to the races across the 40. Finally brought down just shy of the 35. Despite that pick, man, Trevor Lawrence is having a pretty good day out here. Trying to put more points on the board as he drops back. He has a receiver. That's a great throw. Oh, and it's batted away. Beautiful play there by the Bama defender. 3rd and 2 here for Clemson. I think it's safe to say that they definitely 100% need a touchdown. They don't need to be able to settle for 3. So they need to be able to pick up this first down. Etienne does just that, stumbling forward for 8. All right, guys, we're under a minute here in the second quarter. Trevor Lawrence, you know, really hunkering down here, doing what he needs to do. Back to pass, nobody quite open. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to use his legs, and he's eventually going to get down. 2nd and 1, 40 seconds left here in this quarter. All right, so Clemson choosing not to call a timeout. They're going to play, you know what I mean, for the score and getting the ball back. Lawrence back to pass. He has a man over the middle. It's Renfro, and just like that, Clemson has 6 more on the board. All right, guys, here we go. 1st and 10. Trevor Lawrence with a little play action. Nobody's quite getting open for him. Oh, he has a man. He sets his feet. He throws deep, and he hits Choice. Choice had a linebacker on him, and the linebacker had no chance. Big time pickup there for Clemson. Great patience from Trevor Lawrence. All right, man. So right now this game has been all about timing. Clemson right back in the ball game. It could have been a lot worse than what it is. Lawrence has a man over the middle. It's his main man, T. Higgins, down inside the 10-yard line. 21-yard reception. All right, guys. Here we go. 1st and goal. Let's go. Hand off to Etienne. Etienne has a lot of running room, and he's in the end zone, damn near untouched. 9-yard touchdown. Clemson is an extra point away from tying this one up. All right, so Tua and this Bama offense is back out on the field. You know, they've been pretty much money all day. Tua has a receiver. It's Judy. Judy's brought down. Bama has been pretty much in control of this game. You know what I mean? But even with the mistakes that Clemson have made, you know, they're doing a good job still here. Damian Harris getting a big chunk of yards there. 16-yard pickup. All right, 2nd and 10 here for Tua. He's back to pass. He has a receiver. It's a high throw to Devontae Smith. He comes down with it, even though he takes a decent hit. 12-yard pickup there. All right, 1st and 10. Tua back to pass. He's going to his man Ruggs. Oh, he goes back to Devontae Smith, actually. Devontae Smith on back-to-back catches. All right, we got 2nd to goal here for Bama. Smash mouth football. They're going to hand it off once again to Damian Harris. Clemson gets a push, but Harris gets into the end zone. Bama goes up a score. All right, so Clemson finds itself down once again. Trevor Lawrence with the ball. He's been having a great day. He has a man over the middle, and it's picked off. What a hell of a catch from Thompson there over the middle. Trevor Lawrence was rushed. Try to get it out to Renfro, and just a great play from the safety. All right, 1st and 10. It's a delayed handoff. Fields is there. He doesn't make the tackle, and once again, Damian Harris is going to get into the end zone untouched. All right, we go 2nd and 10 for Clemson. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. He goes to his man, T. Higgins, the back juke. He kills his defender, but eventually tripped up after picking up 25. All right, 2nd and 10 here for Clemson. His pressure is getting to Trevor Lawrence. He makes a throw to T. Higgins. T. Higgins, you know what I mean, continues to step up here. Had a rough first half, first quarter, but now he's really getting in his groove. Trevor Lawrence definitely has to minimize the turnovers here the rest of this ball game. But he has a man over the middle. Is Renfro. He holds on to the rock. Down inside the 5. Looks like at the 3 or 2 yard line. Big time pickup. All right, so here we go. 1st and goal for Clemson. Trevor Lawrence is going to hand it off to Etienne. He's going to get into the end zone untouched. And Clemson cuts the lead in half. All right, guys. Minute left here in this third quarter. Getting back on Bama's side. Going to try to, put the nail in the coffin. We want to try to extend the lead with them. Tua changing things up a little bit. Nobody gets open. He takes a sack. He puts it on the ground. But luckily for him, one of his offensive linemen are able to, recover the fumble. Okay, guys. So after the sack, 2nd and 17 here for Bama. We already know this Clemson defense is no slouch, but Tua's going to try to get some of these yards back. He has a man over the middle. It's Devontae Smith. He picks up the first down. Bama's right back in business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Get those fours up. Bama has a 7-point lead here heading into the fourth. They're driving. Can Clemson make the stops on defense to get a chance to come back and tie this game up? Or will Bama just close it out right here? Second day for Bama here. Fresh clock here in the quarter. Tua flushed out of the pocket. Can't really find anybody open. He's going to pick up some yards with his legs, and he eventually slides down. Bama's looking pretty good. They got a pretty good situation going here. Damian Harris picking up a big chunk of yards here, 8 to be exact. All right, here we go, 2nd and 2. Bama with the play action. Tua has a man over the middle. Oh, he didn't see the safety. It's picked off by Wallace. Wow. Thought it was clear as day over there. Didn't see the safeties lurking. Tua's first bad pass of the game. All right, so Clemson's defense actually comes and makes a key stop that they need. Wow, definitely didn't see that coming. Bama was definitely in a good position to run away with this game. But just like that, Bama comes and gets a sack immediately on Clemson's first play here. Lawrence has a man over the middle. It's Thompson. He's off. All right, guys, this is pretty much probably the game. You know what I mean? With just under 3 minutes left, Dabo feels like he should go for it here. And he gets it. Armani Rogers picking up the first down. I think that's his first catch of the ball game. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 for Clemson. Boom, nice little easy read option to Etienne. He trucks his way forward, picks up the first down. All right, so Bama's getting great pressure on Trevor Lawrence here. This time, they only rush 4. He sets his feet. Tough throw across the middle to T. Higgins. 17-yard pickup. T. Higgins is having himself a hell of a national championship here. All right, man. Approaching 2 minutes left in this ball game. This has been a long drive for Clemson. Pretty much all their drives have been long like this. Lawrence keeps it on the read option. He has a lot of running room in front of him. He's eventually brought down at the 4. All right, here we go. 1st and goal for Clemson. Boom. Trevor Lawrence keeps it again. He's in the end zone untouched. Clemson's an extra point away from tying this ball game up. All right, so Tua and Bama have 3 timeouts, 1:40 left. You know what I mean? And Tua definitely wants to pick up where he left off when he threw that pick last drive. He goes to Devontae Smith, picking up the first down. All right, 3rd and 10 for Bama. They need a first down here. Oh, the blitz got into Tua quickly. Clemson sends the house, and it pays off. All right, so Clemson has the rock with 1:17 left. Empty backfield. Going to stay on Bama here now, trying to get a stop with them. See if we can, get a stop or send this to overtime or something. Oh, there's a man wide open early. He breaks the tackle, and wow, he's off to the races. Can we not tackle? Are my sliders that hard that I can't tackle with anybody? All right, man. So Clemson is probably just going to settle for 3 here. They're using the clock. You know what I mean? We're going to sell out, see if we can get a fumble or something. Boom. Wow. Might as well just let them score now. Gotta just let them score. All right, man. All right, here we go. This is Tua and company's, last hurrah. And he has a man over the middle. It's Shavers. Shavers has some wheels. He eludes one defender. They run into each other. Gets away from another tackle. And just like that, Bama is an extra point away from tying this game up. What a play. All right, guys. So this is probably going to be the last play of regulation here. Lawrence back to pass. He kind of has some time. He goes up top into double coverage. It falls harmlessly to the ground. That's going to do it here for regulation. Let's get ready to head into this overtime. All right, guys, so I'm going to do something differently here. I'm going to actually come out and start off, the overtime playing as both teams' defenses. See if we can make stops out here. Tua hits a man out of the backfield. He picks up a big chunk of yards. All right, 2nd and 3 here for Alabama. Probably going to try to keep it on the ground. No, they actually pass. They got a man over the middle. Mullen gets beat easily. All right, 1st and goal for Bama here. They're pretty much doing what they want offensively right now. They go to Damian Harris. He's going to get into the end zone untouched. Wow. All right, guys, so Bama makes it look too easily defensively. All right, guys, so Bama makes it look too easily offensively. So now they're going to see if their defense can come out here and make it look just as easy. Oh, and Trevor Lawrence throws a dot the first pass of the drive. Both these offenses are flying around. People getting wide open, making plays. Pretty good game, man. This is what you want in the national championship. Man in motion. The pass. Somebody come down and make the play, and Clemson answers back. All right, so that experiment backfired horrendously, playing defense for the squads. You know what I mean? But it's definitely trying something different here. Lawrence back to pass. They get the ball to start off the second overtime. T. Higgins with another catch. All right, so both these teams here today have been effectively blitzing. And you know what I mean? It's been giving both quarterbacks fits. Oh no, Trevor Lawrence forces a pass to Wilson. And that's pretty much going to do it here, man. Unless Clemson can force a turnover. All right, guys, so you know Bama's going to play for the touchdown. They're not going to come out here and take it easy and just play for 3. Tua back to pass. He has a man out of the backfield. It's Damian Harris. He only picks up 3. As long as Bama's able to hold on to the rock, this game is pretty much theirs. Even though we do know Bama kickers are, you know, a little sus. You know what I mean? As Damian Harris loses a yard. All right, guys, so this is pretty much for the ball game here. 4th and 8. The kick is up. It is good. Bama is your national champion. All right, guys, that's it. Like I was saying, Bama is your national champions. Great game. Came down to 2 overtimes. Damian Harris had a hell of a game. Tua had a great game. Trevor Lawrence, you know what I mean, and Clemson. At the end of the day, turnovers came to haunt them most. That's what pretty much lost them the game. But let's go ahead and take a deeper dive into these stats. All right, so here we are. Final game stats. Tua 15 for 21, 300 yards on a dot, 2 touchdowns a pick, 71 completion percentage, sacked 3 times. For Clemson, Trevor Lawrence was 24 for 38, 415, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks, 63 completion percentage, sacked 4 times. On the ground for Clemson, Trevor Lawrence 9 for -3 and a touchdown. Etienne 9 for 78 and 3 touchdowns. For Bama, Damian Harris 17 for 122, 4 touchdowns. He got the game's MVP. Receiving wise for Bama, Devontae Smith didn't get a catch to like the 4th quarter, I believe, but he ended up with 5 for 69 yards. Hinchy's 3 for 42. Harris and Judy chipped in with 1. Shavers had 1 catch for 70 yards, made the most of it, scored a touchdown. Henry Ruggs had 1 catch for 72 yards, made the most of it, scored a touchdown. For Clemson, T. Higgins led all Clemson receivers. For Clemson, T. Higgins led the receivers, 8 catches, 126 yards. None of that, translated into a touchdown. Milan Richard, however which way you say it, 6 for 87, 2 touchdowns. Hunter Renfrow, 3 for 46, a touchdown. Thompson, Rogers chip in with 2. Overton, Choice, and Etienne all 3 chipped in with 1. Now defensively for Clemson, Cleveland Farrell led the squad in tackles with 6 all solo, followed by Mark Fields and Lamar with 5 tackles total. Cleveland Farrell had 3 tackles for loss. He had 2 sacks. Another sack went to Fields. You got some picks here. The 1 pick went to Kayvon Wallace. The defense played decently, man, but their offense put them in some pretty tough spots. Now defensively for Bama, Patrick Surtain led the squad in tackles with 8 all solo, followed by Deontay Thompson with 5 all solo. A lot of people made plays over here. 4 sacks by 4 different people. Then you had the 4 interceptions. 1 to Shaheem Carter, he took that back to the crib. 1 to Deontay Thompson, and 1 to Mac Wilson. And also, it wasn't 4 picks. It was 3 picks and the fumble that Etienne had earlier in the game. The 1 defensive touchdown with the Shaheem Carter. And in the end, man, Bama, you know what I mean? They did enough to win. This is actually my first time winning with Bama all season long in these simulations. It's documented. If you want to go back and see the simulations for the year, man, go ahead, you know what I mean, and click on the playlist. It should be up above as I say this, or it'll be at the end of the video. And also, the link will be in the description, man. We did a lot of these all season long. They've been fun. People bash me and yell at me for not winning with Bama, say I hate them and want them to lose. Well, here it is. In the biggest game of the season, I finally got a dub with them, man. That's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. If you did, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know who you guys feel as though is going to win this game in real life. Will it be a shootout like this? Will it be a defensive struggle? It should be a good one. Subscribe if you're new. You know, once you subscribe, hit the little bell icon. That way you'll get a notification every single time we post a video. We got plenty of college sports content here on the channel between NCAA basketball 10. You know, I have all the NCAA footballs. I have college hoops. You know, I got RTGs, dynasties. I do it all, man. It's your boy, Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.